Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings if you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. As well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. I think that's about it. So, also before we get started, I got $25 personal readings right now as a special. I put a video out on that yesterday. That lasts is from today, I guess March 17th to April, what is it, 3rd? April 3rd, because I guess out of school for about 2 weeks, so I'm able to pick up more influx of readings. Okay, so come fuck with your kid, book now while they're cheap. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so rant over. Let's go and get it popping. There's no extra energy. Let's go on and address the layout. Okay, what's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time. Okay, what's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical. Okay, overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's get it popping. Okay, what's above the collective? Yeah, this is about you really trusting in your higher self in these moments in time when it comes to you moving forward on your walk, in these moments in time when it comes to overcoming certain cycles in your life here. Okay, so when you're putting this hard work and dedication in to becoming the best version of yourself here, it takes time, right? That shit takes time to build, right? This is that energy. Despite how long you've been on the path here, it's about you really continuing to push forward and push through that weary energy in these moments in time, as you're really strengthening a bond with yourself. Not only strengthening a bond with yourself, you're strengthening a bond with God, right? This is you really establishing that bond with God, okay? Because I said in like the collective reading yesterday, like the second one that I put up, I said, and this is what this energy is here, everyone has a bond with God. Everyone got a bond with God. The difference that kind of distinguish us from each other in a sense is the bond that you actually, how strong your bond is with God. Okay? So what I mean by that is everyone got the opportunity to come to God and strengthen that bond. But some do, some don't, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. In this case, you're really building that strength or strengthening that bond with your life force, right? This is that energy. The more that you tap into who you are and you become who you need to be, you'll get to where you need to go. Okay, so we got the what is this? The woman holding a coin. Yeah, that's a shit. So basically, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so what comes with the Queen of Pentacles is she's about manifestation, physically in these moments in time, groundedness, shit of that nature. With this combination of cards, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time here is that you're grounding that foundation, right? Like I said, to distinguish us from each other. Not in the sense, I don't want to fucking divide us, but it's the fucking world. Shit like this happens, right? We all got this bond with God. It just depends on that connection, how strong that cord is with God, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You're really grounding that, and you're starting to see certain things in the physical to really indicate that, really set that in foundation or set in stone, I guess to say. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, this is that energy really tapping into who you are, really becoming who you need to be in these moments in time here, really nurturing self, healing self in these moments in time. Can't nobody heal you. You gotta heal your fucking self. This is that energy in these moments in time. The more that you tap into who you are and align with who you are, this is that energy. You start to become this new creature. You start to have that phoenix rising. You start to see changes in your life. You start to shift in a whole new direction in your life, right? This is that energy. The more that you push forward and walk away from things that is not serving you in your life, you start to expand, you start to elevate, you start to shift, you start to move forward in your life, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here, despite what you're experiencing with the Seven of Swords. Shit that was once in the dark is coming to the light. This is like you seeking God, right? You set the intent to seek God, right? And God appears, right? Whatever God is to you. God can appear to us in many forms, right? It's like, I believe in the book Conversations of God. I don't know which book series it was, but there was a part in the book that was talking about, I'm gonna paraphrase, okay, y'all, so don't take these words all the way, just take the message, okay? It was like God was like speaking to, I forgot who the motherfucker was, but whoever he was having the communication dialogue with, he asked him, like, what did he say? Like, the man asked him, like, why don't we see you? Why can't I see your face, basically? And the God in this story let it be known that I'm everywhere. I come in different forms. I come in music. I come in nature. I come in the form of art, the form of poetry, all this different shit in the world. It's all a part of God. God can reveal itself to you in many forms. That's why we will never be able to truly grasp the concept of who God is, right? What I mean by that is just with the on a 3D level. On a 3D level, we have to ascend to the 4th, 5th dimension to even understand who the fuck God is. We can't understand God on a 3rd dimensional level. It's a weak frequency, right? This is that energy. Hopefully that makes sense. You really understanding God from a 4th, 5th dimensional level, right? This is you really balancing out your light and your dark, grounding who you are in these moments in time, tapping into what you need to be tapping into. Some of you guys been going without things for a minute, and this is an energy here. You're really pushing through that energy, still having that mustard seed faith to get you through whatever you're experiencing in these moments in time, okay? Let's keep moving forward. What's below the collective? Beautiful reading so far. Sorry, I gotta keep track of time. Yeah, this is you really pushing through completion in these moments in time here, understanding that God can make a way out of no way. So this is that energy. The more that you strengthen that relationship, the more that it's I don't want to say it's second nature, but it's second nature to really call out for God. This is that energy in these moments in time. Most of the time we don't even speak to God or ask for God or call God into our lives because of the unsureness of, can we do that type of energy. And the more that you move forward and really practice that skill, the more that'll come easily off of the fucking tongue. This is equivalent to like when I first started praying for like the first fucking time. That shit felt weird as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm fucking stuttering and shit. Cause it's like you coming to God. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like you really coming to God, and it's like, it's different. It's different. The moment that you open your allowance to God, and it's like you ain't done no shit like that before, of course it's going to feel different. Of course it's not going to be what you are typically used to, right? This is that energy in these moments of time. The more that you detach from things that is not serving you, you start to fill your own cup up and become who you need to become in these moments in time to even align with the frequency that you need to align with. As you're really allowing God to really lead your life here, you're starting to notice where purpose takes you, right? The more that you really allow God to work in your life, you notice that the stresses and the ills of the world is released off of you. So the moment that you lay your burdens down to God, you start to see those things be released off of you. This is that energy in these moments in time, as you're really understanding that rejection and humiliation makes you a stronger, a wiser person, right? Because the world's fucked up, y'all. You need thick skin in this motherfucker. And a lot of motherfuckers don't got that. You get what I'm saying? They rather live in their own dreams and in their own fucking mental prisons instead of living in God or living in reality. Excuse me. I meant to say that. But God is reality. But, you know, living in reality, the true world, seeing how fucked up the world is, but seeing where there's specks of God in it, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. The more that you really work and the more that you mature, the more on your path, right? The more that purpose takes you in life. This is that energy. You start to walk away and release things that are not serving you and giving birth, like I said, to this whole new creature that you're creating, okay? You're really getting out of those karmic cycles and into these divine cycles. And you're getting through this transition. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving forward. Overall energy. Hopefully the message is coming out clearly for you guys so far. All right? If not, bear with it. Okay? Yeah. This is that energy in these moments in time. You're really accepting your folly and really learning from your mistakes. Right? Especially prior before going to God. It's like, after going to God, you're really kind of acknowledging the mistakes of life that you've taken without God. I guess to say, trying to go a different way, knowing that you're being led to go this way with God, right? This is that energy. This is like equivalent to when I was going for, prior before my awakening, the prior before I actually surrendered to God, right? I was still in the world. I was still trying to get this paper, as we always are, but trying to get this career that I got denied, like basically 2 times, right? Because it wasn't for me. I wouldn't let the motherfucker go. And it's like I had this ideology. The moment that I get into this career, the moment that I get this bag secure, the moment this, that, and the third, that's when I'll come back and fuck with you, God. Right? And the moment that I made my mind up on that is the moment that shit wasn't working out. And the moment that I released that, and it was like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? Okay, actually surrendered to God, I started to see my life change. And nowadays, I'm going for a career that was originally my starting point, and it fits me a lot better. Right? What I was going for prior before, trying to become a dental hygienist, right? That was just an addition through time, right? But I had another set plan, right? Prior before even coming up with that shit, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's like the moment I came into acceptance of that's not the way, and this is the way. The moment life has been smoother, and it's like I accept my folly for not choosing God first to get us on the right path, right? I know I went all around the corner with that. Hopefully y'all got the message, right? This is that energy in these moments of time. It's about you really opening up to this new healing and really addressing certain aspects of yourself as you move forward in life. right? You're finding that state of nirvana. How do you find that state of nirvana? You find that shit within yourself. So by you working on yourself is what's going to find that energy. That's how it's going to work. That's how it's going to roll. Everything in your life is just exactly how it needs to be. This is that energy really coming into acceptance of where you're at in life right now, not getting distracted by what you see in life or the lack in your life. This is that understanding that it's really bittersweet when it comes to your life. The setbacks that you experience help you create a better and wiser individual. This is that energy. The more that you fill your cup up and allow yourself to be transformed, open to transformation, it's the more that you align with spirit, right? With this magician. Becoming a master manifester is using all of the elements to create what you need to create. So swords, thoughts, cups, emotions. So drive on what you're thinking about. Okay? Wands, actions. Okay? So taking action on that drive that you were thinking about, right? And pentacles, it's the physical manifestation of those actions, of that drive that you had for whatever you were thinking about, right? This is that energy really using that aspect to create the life that you want. With a little sprinkle, not really a sprinkle, but a shit ton of God in your mix, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, okay? Let's keep moving forward. Advice. Yeah. You're understanding that you have all that you need to survive, prosper, and get everything that you need in life, right? This is that energy, the moment that you're really, you've came into awareness of its purpose over person, like D. Boom would say. This is that energy in these moments in time. You start to unlock your purpose. You start to unlock why you're even fucking here. This is that energy in these moments in time. The more that you align with who you need to align with is the moment that you come into alignment with whatever needs to be in alignment, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. You're really becoming committed to self, becoming committed to the walk that you're on, experiencing what you need to experience. This is that energy. You're starting to understand the mirror effect as well. This is that energy as you're pushing through certain things that is not serving you, understanding certain things that are not serving you, and really reversing that energy, tweaking a few things so you can get on the path that you're supposed to be on, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Last deck is light work, and then we'll end this message with a card from the Law of Attraction deck, okay? Let's keep moving forward. Yeah. This is you really freeing yourself from anything that's not serving you, because you know that you have a choice to do so, right? This is that energy. Half of the shit that we're in, we tend to keep ourselves in, right? On our own will, right? This is that energy. We're really taking the necessary actions to release ourselves from certain situations that has been keeping us bonded. Tapping into this inner child energy and really aligning with what we need to align with in these moments in time. Once again, that commitment to self with the Hierophant. Really being committed to release this energy of this dull ass kind of placing yourself in a fucking box, right? You're really soaring past that, releasing that energy. Because why? We're finding what happiness is for us. With this Ten of Cups, this is like the emotional fulfillment, that state of nirvana. When you escape the world, the third dimension, and get into that fourth, fifth dimensional space of looking at things, really ascending out of the world, that's where you feel the most whole at. That's where you feel at home at. This is you finding that state of nirvana by whatever actions you've been doing in your life. This has to do with communication, but in this case, it has to do with actions. This is that energy in these moments in time here. All right? All right, let's go and wrap this reading up with your message from the Law of Attraction deck. We got faith. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. This energy has to do with you really having faith in the walk that you're taking right now, where God got you right now. This is that energy in these moments in time, really aligning with what you need to align with and trusting in the walk that God got for you. When you continue to move forward towards God, the more that you start to trust God, the more that you strengthen that bond, the more that you strengthen that relationship, and the more that God reveals itself to you, right? And you start to really see God really work in your life, okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up, come fuck with your girl. Or depending on where this is getting posted at, my email will be down below in the description box, because this is going on YouTube as well, if you need a book or reading, okay? So speaking of that, when I say DM, doesn't matter what platform. If that means email me, do so, okay? To get that booking, okay? So, yeah, stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need, right? And leave the rest, okay? I want y'all to have a good day, and bye-bye.